let's talk about naked, open, brazen corruption. The Trump administration is guided and shaped by it, emboldened by what they can get away with, while the American taxpayer watches their own hard-earned paycheck siphoned away by ever-growing gas prices, groceries, rent, and health care. All the while, Donald Trump flaunts his White House ballroom and D.C. arch with displays of nauseating corruption for his billionaire buddies in broad daylight. Take Jared Kushner, Donald Trump's son-in-law, a man with no meaningful political, diplomatic, or civil service experience who was handed sweeping authority during the first Trump administration over Middle East policy and sent across the world to represent the United States. At the same time, his family's real estate empire in New York was in trouble after years of mismanagement and actively seeking foreign investment. Ladies and gentlemen, he sure found it. Kushner was shaping U.S. foreign policy while simultaneously building relationships with foreign leaders that would later become financially valuable to him, personally. He was acting as a diplomat for himself at the expense of America's interests abroad and our national security. Kushner communicated directly with wealthy, high-ranking officials like Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, using unsecured and unauthorized channels like WhatsApp, with limited or no transparency and record-keeping regarding these official and ethically dubious conversations. Nothing has changed since the first Trump administration. In fact, it has only gotten worse. They no longer even pretend to hide it. While Kushner and Trump ally and billionaire friend Steve Witkoff meet with Gulf countries about matters pertaining to U.S. national security, they are also directly involved with selling massive billion-dollar deals to friends and family of the president. It's the largest corruption scandal ever seen in the United States, leading back directly to Donald Trump, members of his family, and top administration officials. Kushner is a private citizen. He is not subject to the rules and regulations of actual public servants, including background checks and requirements for a security clearance, negotiating America's foreign policy and matters of literal war and peace between the United States and Iran, some of the most consequential negotiations of the 21st century. Meanwhile, new reporting from the New York Times shows that Kushner is simultaneously soliciting $5 billion in new investment from the very same foreign governments with a direct stake in these negotiations. It would be too outlandish for a movie script, yet this is the reality in America today. An elite ruling class which makes policy decisions based on how it will affect their personal bottom line and using taxpayer-funded government to get rich at our expense. I mean, Trump is literally suing the IRS, which he controls, for $10 billion. Money straight from the taxpayers into his own pocket. But there is hope. All across the world, people are organizing and uniting against corrupt leaders who view government as a tool to enrich themselves and their friends. In Hungary, after 16 years of democratic backsliding and a state molded into a piggy bank for the elite, a broad coalition defeated Viktor Orban, despite him literally doing everything he could to rig the system in his own favor. Hungary shows us that there is a path forward. Follow the money, take no vote for granted, and make corruption shameful again. When Democrats take back the House in November, I will work to ensure that subpoenas fly out for every taxpayer dollar and cent that Trump and his family have spent during their time in office steering into their own pockets. Kushner will come under oath and testify, and accountability will not stop there.